Hi, we're at Swift's 2014 launch and I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the new Conqueror. This Conqueror, like all Swift's 2014 Caravans, is built using Pure. What's that, you ask? Well, it's a polyurethane timberless frame body shell, which basically means it's strong, resistant to water, and in some cases lighter than the traditional timber it replaces. Conqueror is Swift's premium range, with 6 models to choose from, 4 single axles and 2 twin axles. And this is by far the daddy of them all, the 645. Transverse mounted? Sounds painful, doesn't it? What does that mean? Well, a transverse mounted bed solves the problem of a conventional fixed bed, where there's only space for one person to move from one side of the bed. With an island bed, you get the space around both sides of the bed, plus the foot of the bed. So if you do wake up in the middle of the night at 3 AM and decide that you really need to clean your teeth, then you can do that without disturbing your wife. To use the full length of the bed at night times, you pull it out, insert the filler cushion and pop it back together. And to reverse that process for daytime use, you just do the whole thing back to front, and this creates some more space to move around the end of the bed to get to the washroom. Now, some people would say that a bed that you have to make up twice a day is not really a fixed bed at all. Again, it's just one of these issues that's going to divide opinion. But the great advantage of having a bed like this is that it also allows you to have the end washroom, which is the holy grail for British caravanners. The thing I love about end washrooms is that there's just so much space to move around. And with these speakers they've fitted up here, you can have some music too, which means you can have a nice little jiggle around while you're doing your teeth. Nice one, Swift. There's a real feeling of space in the kitchen, and that's because the Conqueror is top of the range and uses its 2.31 metres width very well. So that means there's no banging into the kids as Grandma tries to get past for the washroom. And of course, you get this big fridge freezer with plenty of room for champagne to celebrate owning one of these bad boys. This feeling of space continues into the lounge, where there's a really pleasing ambience. Okay, it's a little bit narrow here, but there's plenty of ways for light to flood in from the sunroof and the skylight above. And this new reflective surface on the lockers makes everything feel even bigger still. It's fantastic here. From the tow bar to the rear end, the Conqueror 645 is approximately 8 metres long. It's a big boy, all right, so it comes on a twin axle. You'll need something like a Range Rover or Land Rover Discovery 4 to tow it safely. The silver sides have gone, so last season, darling, to be replaced with white ones. There are plenty of external connections for practical-minded caravanners to hook things up to. Overall, the Swift Conqueror 645 is stylish, well-equipped, and it will really turn heads. Rock up on site with one of these, and with that Range Rover to match, and you'll be Lord and Lady Muck. Hey, you can even bring a tent for the servants.